Hey guys, welcome back to Anime What If, and this is uh, the explanation of what if Deku had a video game quirk. So as I said, it's the explanation, so it's not an episode. I'm explaining the part where, like, the tutorial, like what happened during the tutorial. So, we'll start off with the HUD. I mean, I already know I covered it, it's just that there are a few parts that I feel like I need to explain more. I don't know if it is needed to, but I feel like it, so I'm going to do it first. So, let's start. So, this is the HUD thing. Now, it should be noted that I rushed this. That's the best word I can say, because I wanted to do it. I just didn't want to like really work on it. So I did this. Everything you see, like I took photos of it. Everything you see here plus other photos such as this and that kind of stuff I did in like 3 or 4 minutes. No, I basically just did it in a couple minutes because I didn't want to really work on it. So the health bar explains itself already. There's a mana bar underneath that shows his mana too. I just forgot to add it in at the time. So let's start off with the inventory. So this is his inventory. There's 80. Yes, there's 80 slots in here, but he's gonna start off with 20 because I want it that way. So the inventory, he can place stuff in. That's what it does. So we'll take a real deep dive into the. We'll basically look at the status bar next. This is his his stats. It shows what what he has, I guess, like agility, strength, speed. There's also I also forgot to add this at the top left corner. There's a thing where it shows what how many skill points he has, and use the skill points to upgrade these. So let's say he has 3 skill points, so you can do, if he put all 3 in strength, his strength would be 4. Or if he put all 3 in intelligence, it'd be 4. Intelligence, endurance, agility, all would be 2. So next let's look at the skills. So this is the skill tab. It shows his skills. So the dash, it's like I took it from solo leveling, except instead of multiplying, instead of adding 30% speed, it's 10%. So say for example he could run his maximum speed, let's say it's 10 miles an hour. No, 10 kilometers an hour. With dash activated at level 1, his maximum speed will go up to 11 kilometers. Strength multiplier is similar, right? So let's say you can lift 50 kilograms, right? He'd be able to lift, with this activated, it'll lift, with the strength one activated, it'll lift 155 kilograms instead of 50. So with the dash, it's like it takes away 1 mana every second, and with the strength, it takes away I'll say 2 mana per second. With your generation, it doesn't take any mana. Well, what the level 1 doesn't, because it's like human levels of regeneration. And the three question mark ones are for like later or something. So next let's look at the hotbar. The hotbar is kind of like where he can immediately grab stuff, right? Where he doesn't have to go straight into the inventory area. He can just go straight to the hotbar. And so here's like the XP where that explains itself. It can, as he levels up, the XP needed for the next level will get higher, and as he gets higher and higher levels, the amount of inventory slots will increase. He'll gain more skill points, and he'll gain more new skills. You also get access to larger dungeons. So let's go to the map area next. So this is the map area, right? As I said before, I kind of rushed this, so I didn't do too good. So the green zones are like areas. So there's like 3 different zones, I should say. So these zones are like places where, I guess, monsters spawn, right? So the green zones, there are areas that Izuku can be in, be well, not perfectly fine, but he'd be fine, basically. He could handle it quite easily. The yellow zones, they're like difficult for him. He can survive there, but he has to fight a lot. The red zones, on the other hand, they're essentially, if he goes into a red zone, he'll probably die. And so that's how it really works. And you can also, this is like the map zoomed out. He can also zoom in. So I separated it into 3 areas. This is like the left side of the map, the middle of the map, and the right. So you can see here, this level 1 green zone here is right here. And you can see that the very corner of this yellow zone here is right here. And there's also this is a red zone right here. You may not be able to read it. That's the one like right here. And you'll also be able to see this here. This one right here is the middle one here. And you see that tiny little corner here is the beginning of this yellow zone. This is the green zone here, and this red zone here corresponds to this here. So this is like a zoomed in version. You can zoom in and zoom out of things. And so next, the final thing for the UHD will be the shop area. So let's go to that, shall we? So this is like the shop area. There's nothing underneath it. Right, so there's like armor, weapons, potions, and enchantments, and this here is like the beginning of miscellaneous. And there's also other stuff afterwards, but basically this is like options that he can choose from, like armor and weapons, yeah, potions and stuff. And here is like an example of like subcategories. So let's say like this is like leather. This is like spike. This is bumpy or something, and let's say this is spiked armor, right? This is basically how it is. The armor will be. So there's some different sets of armors that you can buy for different prices. For example, let's see, it's like. There's also hold on one moment. I forgot to add this, because I forgot to draw it to show you guys, but there's also like gold. So like for example, right, there's like gold coins, and then it goes to gold bars. There's gold coins and gold bars. And I'll say gold blocks. And then gold tablets. I'll say that. So that's how it's gonna be. No, actually, no, not gold tablets. It's just gold coins, gold bars, and gold blocks. Excuse me. Excuse me again. So it'll be like small gold coins, right? And then you get 100 of them. 100 small gold coins is worth one medium gold coin, and then one medium is worth one large, and then one large gold coin, 100 large gold coins is worth one small gold bar, and it goes like that. 100 large gold bars is equal one small gold block, and unlike with gold coins and gold bars, there's into three. There's after the large gold block, 100 of them makes an extra large, and then a ginormous one, and that's how it'll be for the gold, and it's the same for silver too, and copper as well, and then for diamonds it'll be like small diamonds, medium diamonds, large diamonds, except this, that's how it'll be, except this time instead of taking 100 small diamonds to make one medium diamond, it's actually, no, there'll be a lot of more different sizes, so it'll be small diamonds, no, tiny diamonds, and then you get 500 of them, and you get, mini diamonds. 500 will get you small, 500 will get you, a medium, medium small, and then medium. Another 500 will get you medium large, and then large, and then extra large, and then ginormous. It'll be the same for rubies and emeralds and stuff like that. Gems in general, and like stuff like silver or gold, it'll be how that is. So next, that's how it is for the HUD. So the next part I'll do is like, he goes, as the tutorial finishes, Izuku looks around and he heads for the weapons area next. And this time there's a selection of which one to choose: bows and arrows, swords, daggers. So Izuku goes for daggers, I'll say. And so there's different types of daggers. Let's say like, for example, for the tutorial, it's like a silver dagger. And he learns how to use it. And he learns how to use other daggers, and some daggers have like special effects, and he learns how to use those. And then he goes for the swords next, and he learns how to use those. And the bows and arrows, he gets put into like, he goes, there's like, the daggers, there's like dummies, same with the sword, and dummies also appear for the bow and arrow, but also targets do as well. And so then he finishes the weapons area, and he goes for armor, and he learns different types of armors and how to put them on and whatnot. He also learns what they can do. So he leaves. The tutorial that for the armor ends, and he goes for potions next. And he sees a lot of different types. There's healing potions, speed potions, strength potions, potions of luck, which allow you to find better things. And then there's also potions of like poison and harming, wither effect, regeneration, jump boost, so he also learns how to make potions too. And so he leaves, and then he goes for the enchantments. So he learns enchantment scrolls and how to read them. He also learns how to put them on weapons and armor. And he can also put them on items as well. And so that tutorial ends, and then he goes for, like, crafting. No, actually, hold on. Scratch that. Revert back a little. So during the enchantments, he learns how to read them and puts them on things, and he also learns about magical stone. No, actually, no. That'll be in a different section. So that tutorial ends, and he goes for crafting stuff. So he can, like, merge things, right? There's, like, set tables where he can merge things. I guess, like, crafting stations, you could say, where he can merge things, right? What he can merge, like, gold coins into larger gold coins and into gold bars and blocks and stuff. And you can also merge emeralds and diamonds and stuff. And you can merge weapons to make them stronger or, like, more dense. And you can also, this is where he puts enchantments on them too. And so he learns that. And he goes for magical stones. So it's like, so it's like he learns that stones can merge with him, and, like, for example, like a regeneration stone, it can add a level to his regeneration and allow him to regenerate faster, or add multiple levels. Same thing, some stones up his speed and agility and strength, others his intelligence. There's also other rare stones, like a merge stone, that allows him to... It's a stone that doesn't merge with him. There are merge stones that can merge with him, but, like, merge stones that allow him to do stuff with a crafting table, but, like, it's portable. It's essentially a portable crafting table. You can also create portable crafting tables, or buy them in the shop, but they're, like, really expensive and difficult to craft. So Izuku learns all this. And then, he learns about the miscellaneous stuff, like flowers and stuff. He learns how to plant flowers, and he also learns that flowers can give him special abilities if they're magical flowers. And so, hold on. Izuku learns how to make food and find water and make drinks. Not stuff like that, no, not like potions, you already learned that, but, like, learn how to make apple juice or Gatorade or something, you know? And so, hold on one moment, please, again, sorry. So I'm doing every skill here, so, like, he learns farming and how to do that, and take care of animals as well, because why not, right? And he also, there's one final one, right, and he goes to it, and it's, because there's, like, green for, like, need to be done. No, green is finished, and I'll say white is, like, it needs to be done. For, like, white is, like, hasn't done yet, and green is, like, has done yet. There's only one white one left. He goes to it, and it's, the final one is, like, claim land, so he has, like, these special items that he can they can't be bought in the store. Well, actually, no, they can be. They're just really, really expensive. And crafting is very difficult too. He learns how to use them. Basically, he places them around a certain spot, right? And certain areas can, like, turn into certain zones. So, like, one area could be, like, no monsters be able to spawn, and then the next day it could be a yellow zone, or a green zone, or a red zone. Like, let's say a red zone could turn into a yellow zone, or a green zone could turn into a red zone, or something like that. So, Izuku, like, can make it stay how it is. And he also learns that there's, like, certain markers that can decrease the threat level. So if he places it, everything in, like, let's say a 50-meter radius becomes, instead of yellow, it's only monsters that would spawn in, like, a green zone. And if he places enough of them and upgrades them, he can turn entire areas, like a large area, like I showed you before. That's that large red zone area that I used for the example that I showed you. He could turn that entire area into, like, no monsters able to spawn at all if he really worked for it. And he also learned that land he claims, there's also weaker ones that he claims, which actually, as long as there's no, actually no, never mind, scratch that. With the markers things, it claims the land. So, like, if he places it on land that hasn't have a zone yet, not only will it, like, not be able to monsters spawn, but humans, nothing, no animals or humans or anything like that can go into it unless Izuku allows them to. So that's how it'll work. Oh, sorry about that. So, yeah, so then he finishes the tutorial and it says, "You have finished the tutorial," right? And so he leaves, and that's it for the, I guess, tutorial part. So that's it for this video. I just wanted to explain the tutorial. I rewatched the first episode. Or I guess watched the first episode, not rewatched. I made it, but I haven't watched it yet. So I watched it and decided to do the tutorial part only. So that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you another day. So goodbye.